So I did a video about the whole Johnny Somali thing, and I don't know particularly what I said in that video. I don't think I alluded the fact that he should be slapped with 20 years. Like, I agree he should be slapped, but 20 fucking years, and everyone I talk about this just disagrees with me. And I guess I don't know why. Like, I don't think he should get 20 years in prison for what he did. I do believe he should get like 5 years, but 20 fucking years. Like, you didn't like for what I know, there's actual murderers and rapists that get less. And I know people don't like comparisons, but it's like people, oh, he should be an example. Okay, give him 5 years. Like, I've done some introspection about this. I do believe what he does is stupid, foolish fucking behavior, actual caveman antics, and he's incentivized to do so. But 20 fucking years? And now, to my knowledge, he had a court date. He showed up about an hour late, and he also showed up with a hangover, and which is retarded because the judge is the one person you don't want to piss off. Because if you do, like, they could just slap you with throw the book at you for any reason. So you kind of want to get in their good graces, and his odd defense why he thinks it will never happen, like, is because he says his crimes aren't as bad. And these are one of these situations where, like, he's probably one of few people in South Korea to do things like these, because usually most people that does this in that are South Koreans, you just get their ass beat and it straightens them the fuck out. But then there's this cheeky little shit who's incentivized to be a cheeky little shit. And I get it, like I said, everyone wants him to be an example. It's like, okay, give him 5 years, in the slammer, but 20 fucking years. And I don't understand why everyone just had, like, I get yelled at, and it's my fault for having a bit of empathy for someone who probably doesn't deserve it. But I'm still empathetic regardless. So let's give this a watch.
Been a while since I talked about Johnny Somali. It's just like a never-ending character arc of lameness with this weirdo. Dude never.
Yeah, he's the gift that keeps on taking and taking and taking. And now they're going to take him to the slammer.
Never really learns a lesson. It's pathetic. And it's like max level cringe to watch anything involving this guy. However, this did catch my attention. Hopping over to The Man, Legal Mindset. In a tweet from March 6 yesterday, Legal Mindset says Ramsey's first day of trial just concluded, Ramsey being Johnny Somali. He was 1 hour late and came in with his roommate Hank. Both Ramsey's lawyer and Ramsey had no idea about the new charges, so they pushed the next trial date for 3 weeks from today, April 9th. Johnny pled guilty to all the other charges. Details on those charges below. Ramsey was also clearly wearing Hank's white suit, and we got a picture that we'll take a look at after this tweet. But yeah, he says, which was wildly oversized but had an ebony ivory vibe going on with Hank's black suit. He was also told twice to take off his MAGA hat outside the Somali courtroom.
Oh yeah, and I guess they also, they don't really care for the whole political side bullshit. Like, show up as a suit and show up and act polite, and they don't much care for all of that.
And yeah, we can see Legal Mindset there outside Somali's courtroom. This is dedication to covering legal stuff. This man flew to Korea to cover this Johnny Somali trial. I can certainly respect the grind. And it's a nice coat.
Oh
classy
my god,
look.
man looking stunning.
That takes us over to Johnny Somali. We can see, here's a picture of Somali with Hank going to that South Korean court. People also pointing out once again that Somali's outfit's looking quite a bit oversized for him. And then there's this one, he's thrilled to be there. This is what he loves to do. Loves to be a giant clown on the internet for everyone. However, the clip that I'll show you at the end of this brief video paints a bit of a different picture as he's like freaking out trying to cope with the whole thing. But yeah, we'll get to that. Oh, and there was also this. South Korea's National Intelligence Service visited Johnny Somali, who told him he was under investigation for the National Security Violation Act. Gee, could it be because Johnny Somali supports North Korean communism and wants South Korea nuked? I guess that one is...
I mean, I think he's just saying shit. I don't believe that that's the truth. Like, everyone knows, he'll say whatever he needs to say to make him look like the biggest dumbass, you know, and the biggest fucking clown. I mean,
is still unfolding, but hopping back over to the current trial and the current charges. That takes us back over to Legal Mindset, who's got more info. He says, reminder, Ramsey faces a total of 4 charges, 2 counts of obstruction of business, and 2 violations of the Minor Crimes Act. Today he pled guilty to 1 count of obstruction, convenience store, and 2 counts of the Minor Crimes Act, dead fish harassment, and disrupting subway/bus. All right.
yeah, again, I'm pretty sure these are just things that they've slapped together. I mean, and it makes sense. Again, if you have a situation where things like Johnny Somali just don't happen in the country, so they kind of just, well, I don't know, maybe these are things, but they just don't, because America has a lot of laws that aren't really enforced unless they decide to enforce. The police decide to enforce, and the judge decide to have the case. Here, I think, like I said, they're literally just trying to get them with anything, no matter how minor.
All right, now I'll play.
But 20 fucking years, Minor Crimes Act.
Very brief portion of Legal Mindset's stream. He's got some very interesting info regarding this additional charge and also the judge.
The judge was a different judge. So I went to this same courtroom in December to figure out the correct judge.
My dude's doing the fucking grind. Like monetizing his entire Johnny Somali's fucking downfall.
So, and I didn't talk about this very much because I want to keep it secret from Ramsey. They changed the judge, which explains why new charges were added. Because now there's a new judge. The new judge comes in, updates stuff. This judge was very no nonsense, but Ramsey thinks he got away with not being noticed at some things he did. The judge noticed, and the judge was like, "What the?" So it got you past that picture.
Once again, that's an extremely brief portion of Legal Mindset's full stream, which was around 2.5 hours long. So yeah, there's a whole lot more that he has to say, and I'll link that stream in the description for you. And we'll conclude this coverage by showing you how Johnny Somali was doing right before court, and it looks like he's trying to cope immensely with this whole trial thing. This account, Johnny So Somali, saying, why was Johnny Somali 1 hour late to his South Korean court hearing? Why else? He was ticked drunk. A few hours before his appointment, he decided to get drunk. Now, I'm not going to play this full clip either because, like, I'm being nice to you guys. It's just sickening. It's disgusting, and I regret watching it. The guy's, like, licking liquor off the floor, like, sucking it off the floor, and it's just nasty.
Yeah, he's being a fucking clown like he always does. I mean, these people, he's a dime a dozen if you think about it. Here in America, it's just very few people actually film shit like this. Very few people even monetize the way he is to do this shit.
I'm giving y'all the first viral moment tonight.
Yeah, so there's also a part where he spills the liquor, starts licking it off the floor, and spits some of it up. It's even more disgusting. At some point, almost pukes, and you get the point. Typical Johnny Somali stuff. But hey, at least he's got his bros in chat with them, like this one that says, he's not going to miss court. Let him chill with all of us until he feels like he needs to stop or sleep a bit or whatever. And that's where I'm going to leave this one. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Consider liking and or subscribing. Appreciate ya, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, and again, I mean, I think this is a little before, but yeah, they're pin, please, hi, is experiencing this fascinating thing called consequences. Yes, sir. Appreciate the coverage. The man, the myth. Yeah. I'm gonna take that. He really thought he was insert title card here. Because I just finally got what they wanted to finally for him to finally destroy himself. Yes. This guy was like the a walking Darwin Award waiting to happen. Surprised the legal system put him in timeout before Mother Nature slammed him into perma spectator mode. Yeah, because he was about to get into some. He got into physical altercations with people and got knocked the fuck out. I guess his strat was to look kind of weak while also looking strong. And I'm surprised people didn't just beat the fuck out of him. Finally, thank you, Korea, from everyone in Japan. I don't know what the fuck that is. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I bet toilet Somalis' parents regret raising him. Probably. They're probably like, you do whatever the fuck you want. Whatever. Just wearing a bag hat in order to get President Trump to help him escape jail. Well, didn't we trade Victor Bout for that one like lady, basketball lady, football lady? Who had drugs in her thing. I don't think we have another Victor Bout level dude, only a Korean for Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali is like Dark Knight Joker, where he believes that he exists solely to cause chaos. Johnny Somali is living life on hard mode because his int stats was nerfed in character creation. Yeah, God gave him an interesting character sheet. Legal Mind still lives in Korea. He didn't travel there for the trial. I don't know. Man, this is sad. He has no grasp on how severe this is at all. Hard to watch. Hard to look away. I mean, again, 20 fucking years. I mean, here's my opinion. Him just getting the shit beat out of by just the people he's annoying. And I think that's fine. Like he's the public spittoon that people who has to work for a living get to let out some anger on his, and he wants it, and he's monetized for it. And then slap 5 years him in the slammer for 5 years, and I mean there we go. I gotta watch this next, but that's all I really gotta say about this. Peace.